a stunning playmate and promising actress who desperately wanted a divorce. But a volatile meeting with her estranged husband became the starlet's final casting call. Number 18, the murder of Dorothy Stratton.
There was something luminescent and very special about Dorothy.
Dorothy Stratton first appeared in Playboy in 1978. The next year, she made her movie debut. In 1980, Dorothy was named Playboy's Playmate of the Year.
There was something about her right away that touched me. And she was really beautiful, but there was more than that.
Unfortunately, her personal life took an ugly turn. By the spring of 1980, Dorothy's marriage to her manager Paul Snider was in trouble. Dorothy was in love with another man, her director, Peter Bogdanovich.
She told me she was going to end the marriage because she wanted to be with me. And I said, but wouldn't you want to end the marriage anyway? You're miserable.
However, Snider refused to let her go.
He wanted to make sure that if she was going to be a star, he was going to go along for the ride. And when he couldn't, and he realized he wasn't going to, then nobody was going to have her, and she was going to wind up dead.
Just before noon on August 14th, Dorothy arrived at their West Los Angeles house to discuss a divorce. At some point, the meeting turned violent. Around 11 o'clock that night, Paul's roommates returned home.
At some point, I opened the door, and what met my eyes was the horror of two dead bodies.
They were both naked, and Dorothy was draped over the right side of the bed.
Police speculated that sometime just before 1 p.m., Paul strapped Dorothy to a sex chair.
Dorothy Stratton, at one time, was laid face down on the slant board with her head closest to the floor. And it would appear that she was held in that position by medical tape.
That's when Paul pointed the barrel of a Mossberg pump-action 12-gauge shotgun at her cheek and fired a round.
And also blew off the tip of one of her fingers. The blood was all over the curtains and the walls. It was a hell of a thing.
She had some post-mortem abrasions to her forehead, knees, and her left shoulder. The fact that they're post-mortem indicates that there was some manipulation of her body after her death.
Police say that within a half hour of murdering the love of his life, Paul Snider turned the gun on himself. He was 29 years old. Dorothy was just 20.
The Dorothy Stratton case, to this day, remains one of the scariest cases in Hollywood crimes, because this is a woman who did nothing to deserve being shot by her own husband.
Coming up, jealousy and rage end a promising career. And was it greed or revenge that led to this infamous phone call?
I'm going to kill my parents. When he shot